Alright. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Command Center. My name is David DeLeon, aka Commander Lionheart. I was gonna put on a hoodie. But the heat is back. Those oh so great days of it being cool here in PR, they're gone. They have vanished, and now we are left with the heat again. So, no hoodie for me. I don't have a hidden blade either with me, so neither of them. But this is Assassin's Creed, and this is First Strike, the show where I sit down and play the beginning of a video game. And this is Assassin's Creed, the first one, the original one. Assassin's Creed 1, Uno, the OG, the gangsta. I don't know what else to say about it. Yeah, this game released exactly 13 years ago on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. I looked it up. I actually looked it up just now before starting the stream. When the actual release date was. I swear to God, I did. I checked on it right as the stream was about to start because I did not know. And what a coinkydink. It was November 13th of 2007. Exactly 13 years ago. Too many 13s. Today is November 13th. It released on November 13th. It's been 13 years. Also, Facebook not getting in on that streaming action, so I'm sorry, guys. Only YouTube and Twitch today, I guess. Sorry, Bernard and anyone else who watches on Facebook. Yeah, This is gonna be something because I had never actually owned this game. I bought this at eBay for $5 not so long ago, so that I could do a First Strike and probably never play it again. But at least I now have all of the mainline Assassin's Creed games, except for Valhalla, which came out this year. I don't get Assassin's Creed games until they're like $20 or less, or cheaper. I don't know. Anyways, Assassin's Creed. Hello, this opening is fantastic. Interesting. What's good, Assassinatorinos? You should save that for Assassin's Creed 2. That sounds kind of Italian, and we are going to Italy in Assassin's Creed 2, and I shouldn't do that. I should not do any accents of any kind, even though these games and characters sometimes are very stereotypical themselves, so what am I saying? Anyways, hey guys, welcome. I hope you're having a grand old time. John over on YouTube, Average Snorlax over on Twitch, and everybody else who is watching. Hope you're all having a grand old time. Yeah, this is the first time that I'm actually playing this game. I've played I played a few other Assassin's Creed games, but never this one. I skipped this one, played the second one, loved it. And then I kept playing a couple of others. I haven't played the last two, now with Valhalla 3, so you know. This is gonna be a wild ride, I guess.
Can't anchor him to the memory. Too much psychological trauma. He's rejecting the treatment.
I am
Desmond, I need you to try and relax.
Let me try again.
okay, game. This is not a great way to start a game, by the way.
What you're seeing isn't real. Just a picture of the past. It can't hurt you.
Damn it. It's not working.
Tackle someone. My God.
We're losing him.
I learned the opening couple hours of this game. I haven't played this in a long time. I have it on OC, and I need to play it again.
Now.
I've never played this one. Like I said, I started with Assassin's Creed 2, played Revelations, played Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, Black Flag, and Syndicate was the last one that I played. I have all of them. I have all of the,
You okay?
all of the mainline Assassin's Creed games. You know, I have Rogue,
I just saved your life.
Saved my life?
Unity,
Kidnapped me. You strapped me into that thing.
Origins, and Odyssey.
It's an animus.
Again, like I said,
I don't
only one I
even
don't
know
have.
you people.
Valhalla. came
Why
out
are you doing
this week.
to me?
You have information we need, Mr. Miles.
Information? I'm a
No
bartender,
subtitles.
For Christ's sakes.
Disappointing.
You know what I do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
We know who you
Also-
are, what you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I forget this
Don't play
dude's
coy.
name. I always forget his
There isn't
name.
time.
But it's
You're
voiced by
an
Nolan North,
assassin.
obviously.
And whether you realize it or not, you've got something that my
believe
employers want.
Uncharted was also 2007, right?
Head of
So,
yours.
But I'm not an assassin. Not anymore.
Yes, your file indicated as much. Something about an escape. Most fortunate for us.
What do you want from me?
For you to
Desmond.
do as you're told.
Yeah.
The Animus will allow us to locate.
I've played
what
all
we
of them
need.
except Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, and the one that
I'm
out
not going
on the
back in
PS
there.
Vita.
Then we
Liberation?
will do
Assassin's Creed
Sakoma
3 Liberation?
and continue our work. When we're
Desmond
done, we'll be
Miles.
left to die.
Desmond miles per hour.
Truth be told, the only reason you're still conscious is because this approach saves us time.
You're insane.
So what is
Hey.
it, Mr. Miles? Live or die?
Live and learn.
Lie
Wait.
down.
Press any button to interact.
A wise decision.
We're going back into the Animus. Did you see the Assassin's Creed movie, John?
Where am I?
You're inside the Animus.
Which is...
Man,
It's a projector that
we've come a
renders
long
genetic
way, haven't we?
memories in 3 dimensions.
genetic memory.
this is now 2 generations ago.
Very well.
The start of 2 generations ago, to be
What is
precise.
a memory, Mr. Miles?
It's the recollection of a past event.
It doesn't look so
Specific to the
bad.
individual remembering the event.
She, on the other hand,
What if I told you that the human body not only housed an
she's a main
individual's
character,
memory, but the
and
memories of his ancestors as
she
well?
looks like a stock character that you find on a, or a random NPC that you find on an open world
How do
game.
Animals know when and where to go, what to do.
That's just animal instinct.
Also, look at that
You're arguing
tag, though.
semantics, Mr. Miles. Whatever you call it, the fact remains. These creatures hold knowledge absent the requisite first-hand experience.
The Eagles.
I've spent the past 30 years trying to understand why.
There's a lot of talking in this.
Most fascinating. Our DNA functions as an archive. It contains not only genetic instructions passed down.
So you
through
like the
previous
movie? I did
generations,
not like the
but
movie.
memories as well.
I don't
The
think it's
memories of our ancestors.
horrible, but
The animals
man,
let
I...
you decode and read
Or maybe I
these
do.
DNA
I don't know.
files.
It's been a while since I watched it, and
But there's a problem.
I just remember just snoozing off
This
at
is
one
the
point. I was
specific
like,
memory we're
"Nah."
trying to access. Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws.
Them and their
You lack
enemies.
the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
Why?
It's your subconscious. It's resisting. We found similar reactions
can
in
I,
patients who undergo
please
hypnosis to relive traumatic
go to
events.
something?
They can't jump directly
Anything?
into a specific memory. They need to be eased in. Even then, there can be problems.
Didn't like the ending. I like the rest of it. I don't even remember the ending.
You can synchronize.
I don't remember any of
and
it,
move forward from
honestly.
there. You'll get used to
It
it.
was very forgettable.
This is the closest we can get.
I think I liked
So it's
the
where
Prince
we'll
of
have to
Persia
start.
Sands of Time movie
I'm
more.
uploading the tutorial program now.
Lucy looks so bad in this game and so good in 2. Hey. What's this? It's the ether. There is nothing. The endless abyss. Look as far as you are able. You will not find but the smallest glimmer of sense.
This tutorial has been
These
prepared in order to better acclimate you to the
foggy
Animus
depths
control system.
are all memories
Instructions
born,
will follow
even
shortly.
yours.
The synchronization bar represents how in sync you are with your ancestors' memories. If you ever fall completely out of sync, the Animus will restore you to your
The
last
Animus?
synchronized position.
I'm kind of glad that I'm taking a look at this game
Close to
now,
desynchronization.
before I have a
Follow all
PS5 on
coordinated
my hands.
instructions in order to restore system
Because
stability.
I'm not gonna lie, even going from PS4 to PS3 right now with this game, yeah, it's a little bit rough. Gentle push. Blend.
We will begin.
Dorime,
The default actions of each
Dorime.
While standing still, use the head button to observe your environment.
Triangle 1. Standing still to enter first person view. Was this in the other games? I don't remember.
Good.
I don't remember if this
To
one.
walk through these jar carriers
What's your favorite
without
Assassin's
using the
Creed game,
drop
John?
button
By the way.
Proceed to the marker to continue the synchronization process.
Move out of my way. Move, move, move.
Well done. The Animus differentiates between two fundamental actions: low profile and high
There's a
profile.
R1 for
Low-profile
action-oriented
actions
move.
are socially acceptable. High-profile actions are more action-oriented. Hold the high-profile button to see how your heads-up display changes the context of the puppeteering inputs. Excellent.
Syndicate or Rogue? Interesting. Now do you understand why I bought all the game I had on PS3 on PC when I built it?
Synchronization process by testing some high-profile actions.
Yeah, I guess.
Grab and throw this individual onto the marker by using the empty hand button in high profile.
Hey, you. Get over here.
Good.
Good. Push him again.
Using your legs button in
Interesting.
high profile will allow you
That
to
Syndicate or Rogue?
Sprinting is useful to
I haven't
escape
played
from
Rogue.
soldiers
I
or to
haven't.
get closer
I've
to
had
the
it.
fleeing target.
I think that ever since it launched, and I
Be
haven't.
careful not to bump
I
into
never
anyone.
played it because my PS3
Lose
got
your
busted.
balance and tumble to the ground. While sprinting,
Syndicate is very good. It's the last one that I played, and I really loved it. This is the only Assassin's Creed Platinum I have as well. I think that it would be like, man, if I, God, it's that going back, to these older games, it does feel a little bit, you know, a little bit rough. Because it's still in my mind, I still think that Assassin's Creed 2 may be on the top 3. If only just for Ezio.
Information on your social status. The different states will be explained in context.
Man, this is a lot of tutorial shit.
This icon appears when a soldier is looking at you. The yellow color means
Oh, it's
the
an easy
soldier
plat
is
and it's a
either unaware
fantastic game.
or suspicious of who you are. To illustrate the change in awareness level, you will stealth assassinate this soldier. First, lock onto your target. Now, select your hidden blade. With your blade selected, walk up to the soldier and assassinate him by using your armed hand button.
And there it is.
Who killed this person?
And it's on PS4? Yeah, I know that Rogue is on PS4. I just haven't. I have it on PS3 and I didn't have the need to like rebuy it again on PS4. Maybe I will one day. Who knows?
Provoke this soldier.
Provoke the soldier by punching or bumping him or simply jumping.
An assassin!
Notice how the social status icon has changed to exposed. Use the ladder and try to break the line of sight.
Huh! You'll never get away! Coward!
Rogue is
Excellent.
Black Flag,
The line
but
of
better.
sight has been
Interesting.
broken.
I love Black Flag. Black Flag is probably my favorite of the ones that I have played.
Good. Your social status indicates that you are hidden, but the soldier.
And yeah, I have heard a lot of good things
Wait
about
until your social
Rogue.
status changes again.
I don't know, maybe someday I'll actually do it. I think that it's not that long too, right? It's like on the shorter side.
Well has lost your track.
I don't know, maybe I can get it on
You can exit
on
the
PS4 and
hotspot.
play it on PS5 whenever the hell that thing arrives. Vanish and are anonymous.
Excellent.
Oh, I didn't know that we were going to be hacking the world.
Being anonymous will fill your synchronization.
Well, like 15
bar
hours to get
and
the
make
plat.
your
Oh,
job as an
that's
assassin
for an
easier.
Assassin's Creed game. That is actually
There are different
very short.
places which you can use to hide. However, you must always break the line of sight first, and then use a hide spot to vanish.
Ah, yes, the haystacks. From humble beginnings.
Let us continue with a demonstration of blend. Blend can be
Oh boy,
activated
this is a lot of tutorials.
You can mimic a scholar and pass near soldiers without arousing suspicion. Use this to reach the marker behind the soldiers.
Ave Maria. Don't look at me. Just a passerby. A cloak. Sword. Hidden dagger.
Now that you are fully synced, a new ability is
Assassin's
available to
robe
you.
and
Referred
hoodie
to
and
as
thing.
Eagle Vision,
It makes
this
sense
sixth
in
sense
this
helps
time.
your ancestor understand
In this
the
time period.
intentions of
It does
people
not
around
make
them.
sense in a lot of the other ones, though. Eagle Vision. Press triangle while standing still, fully synchronized.
Well done.
Assassination target. Soldiers, allies. That was the game I played after my
Eagle Vision
back
will only
surgery,
be available
among
once
others.
you are fully synced. Please note that following the Assassin's Creed, your ancestors' way of
Hey,
life
they said the thing.
will assist
Roll
you
credits.
in
Assassin's Creed.
sync.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Consists of 3 tenets. First, never hurt an innocent person. Second, always be discreet. Third, do not compromise the clan. Should you lose sync, you can restore synchronization by reliving key moments of your ancestor's life, or by respecting the creed. You have successfully completed the tutorial.
Thank God.
Stable memory
Can we
block
please
will-
get out of here and get to some actual, you know, historical exploration shit? That is actually one of the reasons I like Assassin's Creed. It's because of the historical stuff that they go into. Not so much the future
There
thing.
must be another way.
Absolutely not so
This
much the
one need not
future.
die.
Oh, Dios. Jesus!
An excellent skill. Fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn something.
Indeed. He'll teach you how to disregard everything the Masters taught us.
And how would you have done it?
I would not have drawn attention to us. I would not have taken the life of an innocent. What I would have done is follow the creed.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Understand these words. It matters not how we complete our task, only that it's done.
But this is not the way of...
My way is better.
I will scout ahead. Try not to dishonor us further.
What is our mission?
Played a lot of games that
My
year
brother
when I
will say
couldn't
nothing.
do anything.
Only that I should be honored to have been
Play
invited.
games and go
The
see
Master
movies.
believes the Templars have found something beneath the Temple Mount.
Treasure.
I do not know. All that matters is the Master considers it important. Else he would not have asked me to retrieve it.
So, Desmond is Nolan North, but Altair's voice is not Nolan North. That is absolutely not Nolan. Precept. Very, very quiet. We're gonna kill this guy. Press L1. Nation. Oh!
There.
assassins like to
The
dar chinos.
of the Covenant?
Don't be silly. There's no such thing. It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Quiet! Someone's coming.
I want us through this gate before sunrise. The sooner we possess it, the sooner we can turn our attention to those jackals at Masyaf.
Robert de Sable. His life is mine.
No. We were asked to retrieve the treasure and deal with Robert only if necessary.
He stands between us and it. I'd say it's necessary.
Discretion, Altair.
You mean cowardice. That man is our greatest enemy, and here we have a chance to be rid of him.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the 3rd. Do not compromise the Brotherhood.
I am your superior, in both title and ability. You should know better than to question me.
What an asshole. I'm the one who has the cojones here. You're going to do as I say. Oh, drop.
Hold, Templars! You are not the only ones with business here.
Well, this explains my missing man. And what is it you want?
Blood.
No!
You know not the things in which you meddle, assassin. I spare you only that you may return to your master and deliver a message. The Holy Land is lost to him and his. He should flee now while he has the chance. Stay, and all of you will die.
Adiós.
Men, to arms! Kill the assassins!
Well, that went smooth. I wonder where I have to go. By the way, John, you should really start watching Mandalorian. Really should start watching Mandalorian. Last week's episode was a little bit fillery, but this week's episode, ooh. We're here again, in the complete void, emptiness, nothingness. By the way, God, I just wish that they would stop doing the future stuff in the Assassin's Creed games. Just give it a rest already. Just forget about it. Forget about it. Just give me the historical side. I don't care about the future shit.
Raouf, it is good to see you unharmed. I trust your mission was a success.
Is the master in his tower?
Yes, buried in his books as always. No doubt he expects you.
My thanks, brother.
Safety and peace, Altair.
On you as well.
GPS. Probably will when it's all out. Man, dude. This episode was so good. So good. Why take the conventional route where you have to go when you can just... Okay, maybe still have to take the conventional route. Future stuff is... So I knew about Odyssey and it's great. Oh, again, last one I played was Syndicate, and the future stuff, bleh. Like, the future stuff should have just died with... You know who. In Assassin's Creed 3. I love the future stuff Syndicate. I don't. I stopped liking the future stuff after Assassin's Creed 3. I was like, like in Assassin's Creed 2, I was like fascinated by it until they kept going and going and going, and then AC3 happened, and yeah, I haven't cared about it since.
He returns at last. Abbas. Where are the others? Did you ride ahead hoping to be the first one back? I know you are loath to share the glory. Silence is just another form of assent.
Have you nothing better to do?
I bring word from the Master. He waits for you in the library. Best hurry. No doubt you're eager to put your tongue to his boot.
Another word and I'll put my blade to your throat.
There'll be plenty of time for that later, brother.
I don't know. Syndicate is so weird for me because as much as, like, I really do love it. I really do. Even though I just can't stand the living hell out of Jacob. I was gonna say Joshua. Jacob.
It is an honor.
The Master waits within.
Like, Evie or Evie. It's Eve. Evie. I forget how they say it in the game. It's been a while. But Evie. She's the one that I prefer in that game.
Master.
Come forward. Tell me of your mission. I trust you have recovered the Templar's treasure.
There was some trouble, Master. Robert de Sable was not alone.
When does our work ever go as expected? It's our ability to adapt that makes us who we are.
This time it was not enough.
What do you mean?
I have failed you.
The treasure?
Lost to
I never
us.
played the DLC.
And Robert?
Escaped.
I send you, my best man, to complete a mission more important than any that has come before. And you return to me with nothing but apologies and excuses.
I did.
Do not speak! Not another word! This is not what I expected. We'll need to mount another force.
I swear to you I'll find him. I'll go in.
No! You'll do nothing. You've done enough. Where are Melik and Kadar?
Dead.
No! Not dead.
Melik?
I still live at least.
And your brother?
Gone. Because of you!
Robert threw me from the room. There was no way back. Nothing I could do.
Because you would not heed my warning! All of this could have been avoided! And my brother would still be alive! Your arrogance nearly cost us victory today.
Nearly?
I've what your favorite failed to find. Here. Take it. Though it seems I've returned with more than just their treasure.
Master, we are under attack. Robert de Sable lays siege to Masyaf's village.
So he seeks a battle. Very well. I'll not deny him. Go. Inform the others. The fortress must be prepared. As for you, Altair, our discussion will have to wait. You must make for the village. Destroy these invaders. Drive them from our home.
It will be done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Jack the Ripper DLC is my favorite part of the game, next to the part where you go to World War I. Dude, the World War I part, that was so good. And so unexpected. I was like, what the fuck? Like, the fuck? The fuck?
Altair, it's good you've come. We need your help.
What's happened?
Templars. They attacked the village. Most of our people were able to get away. Most, but not all.
What do you need me to do?
Distract the Templars. Keep them occupied while I rescue those still trapped inside.
As you wish.
So I gotta ask the question. How does that sword actually, you know, maintain itself in that sheath? Like, how does it not fall? You was spoilers for this game. I know the end of this game. I've played Assassin's Creed 2, 3, Revelations, and Brotherhood. Also, it's 13 years old, so... I also want to enter an exit fight mode. Odio! Oh, you know the master ends up being a Templar? Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm very well aware. I've been trying not to say it, but you know. Man. This is such... This is like an archaic combat system. How do I go? Also, it's very obvious. Like, the other assassins all wear white, and he's the only one that wears black. I know that they may have thought that it's like, oh, there's like a distinction between the master and us, but you know, dark side and stuff. Adios. Did his sword just flew off? Hey, bada.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent...
Did you see all those people on screen?
Altair, come. Al-Mualim's not done with us yet.
Where are we going?
Up there. We've a surprise plan for our guests. Just do as I do. It should
Just
become
do as I do.
enough.
I need to go through all the AC games again. Boy. If I ever decide to do like video reviews or shit, I don't know if I have it in me to to go through this game specifically. Wait. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. He wants me to fall down? Jesus H. Christ. Ubisoft games. Never change.
Return what you have stolen from me!
You've no claim to it, Robert. Take yourself from here before I'm forced to thin your ranks further.
You play a dangerous game!
I assure you, this is no game.
So be it! Bring forth the hostage!
Leo. Dead.
Your village lays in ruins, and your stores are hardly endless.
Game is interesting. I've been playing it on PC, so it would help.
How disciplined will your men remain?
It's not really a matter of like frame rate or stuff. It's just that it's so archaic in comparison to the other games now.
And the rewards it brings.
Good. Then they shall have it all around.
Follow me, and do so without hesitation.
Show this fool knight what it is to have no fear. Go to God!
Go to God. Going to God.
Oh, my leg!
Audio.
Oh, my leg!
Quiet, or the Templars will hear us.
Wow.
I'll stay behind and tend to him. You'll have to go ahead without us. The ropes there will bring you to a trap we've set. Go.
Yeah, I
and
know.
release it. Rain death
From a
upon your
height,
enemies.
from that big of a height? Nah, bruh. Nah, you dead. You dead, son. Your leg is no more, but your body is even no more. Your life, mine. Would it be feasible to like do a remake of this game at some point, like on the PlayStation 7 or something? I don't know. They are doing a Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake. Doesn't look that great though, we'll say. But as long as they change or spruce up the combat, which was my biggest gripe with that game and why I absolutely do not like that game. It has some very bad gameplay and checkpoints. If they change that, I think that, you know, I could forgive how the game looks, honestly. Which, by the way, I will be doing a first strike of Sands of Time whenever the hell that remake decides to come out. Also, sure, taking your sweet ass time. That army is probably already in there by now. Or maybe not. Look at the ragdoll effect! Look at the ragdolls!
Well to drive Robert from here. His force is broken. It shall be a long while before he troubles us again. Tell me, do you know why it is you are successful? You listened. Were it that you'd listened in Solomon's temple, Altair, all of this would have been avoided.
I did as I was asked.
No, you did as you pleased. Malik has told me of the arrogance you displayed, your disregard for our ways.
What are you doing?
There are rules. We are nothing if we do not abide by
It
the
just came out for that
Assassins'
game a
Creed.
while back,
3
and it looks a
simple
lot better
tenets,
than that
which
trailer.
You seem to forget.
Maybe it's an early build trailer.
First and
They
foremost,
didn't give.
stay your blade.
From the flesh of an innocent. I know.
And stay your tongue, unless I give you leave to use it.
Ah,
If you are so familiar with this
they
tenet,
didn't give like a
why
release
did you
date for that
kill
game,
your
right?
man inside the temple? He was innocent. He did not need to die. Your insolence knows no bounds. Make humble your heart, child, or I swear I'll tear it from you with my own hands. The second tenet is that which gives us strength. Hide in plain sight. Let the people mask you such that you become one with the crowd. Do you remember? Because as I hear it, you chose to expose yourself, drawing attention before you'd struck. The third and final tenet. The worst of all your betrayals. Never compromise the Brotherhood. Its meaning should be obvious. Your actions must never bring harm upon us, direct or indirect. Yet your selfish act beneath Jerusalem placed us all in danger. Worse still, you brought the enemy to our home. Every man we've lost today was lost because of you. I am sorry. Truly I am. But I cannot abide a traitor.
I am not a traitor.
Your actions indicate otherwise. And so you leave me no choice. Peace be upon you, Altair.
Yo. Rip. And Altair was never known, was never heard of again. The end. What a happy ending. Truly.
He's experiencing a far better adoption rate than the other subjects.
I'm still pulling him out. He's been in there way too long.
No, not yet. We're still so far from where we need to be.
We shouldn't risk
I'm gonna
it.
try to
What's
get
another
Spider-Man
hour
tomorrow.
or
Was
two?
going to
Why don't we
try and
discuss
get
this in
Demon
the
Souls, but
conference
apparently Sony messed up, and no one is
Desmond
getting
and
any
I
for a
really
while.
don't see the need.
Warren, please.
That's weird.
Fine.
Like, not even Amazon or Walmart or anything? There can't possibly be that many Dark Souls fans. Right? Bunch of dweebs. Can I go to sleep? Ah. Eavesdropping. Assassins 101. Oh, wait a minute. This game has no options. This game just has nothing.
And I don't appreciate you trying to kill him. There's a word for that, too.
All I hear is.
This isn't my decision. I don't set the deadlines, but I'm smart enough not to challenge them. Do you want to wind up like Layla? I know the accident has everyone on edge. Which is why there's no time to coddle him. If you push him too hard, he'll shut down. And then we'll have nothing. We have nothing now.
Let's see. Demons, Souls, PS5.
Fine. But I want you thinking of ways to improve his staying power. We can't afford to stop every time the man breaks a sweat.
Not available on Amazon.
Bad enough we have to trace through all of these useless memories. I'll do what I can.
Demons, Souls. Nothing on Walmart. Did you try Toys R Us? Could have swore this had subtitles. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know.
Change my clothes.
Change my clothes. You go to sleep. Target has some copies? Okay. Do we want to see Desmond naked? Do we want to see him pee? Apparently neither. I don't know. Go back into the Animus.
We're done for today, Mr. Miles. I suggest you return to your room and get some rest.
I don't want to go into my room.
Damn it, they locked the door.
No, we're gonna let you go willy-nilly. Following morning.
Gotta say, that's a little creepy, Doc. Waking up to you standing over me. You been watching me sleep?
We're always watching you. Now get up. We've got a lot of work to do.
We're always watching.
Wonder who I get to kill today.
Don't be so cavalier. Your ancestors almost had the right idea, Mr. Miles. If the deaths of a few people, evil people, no less, could save the lives of thousands more, well, it seems a small sacrifice.
What do you mean, almost?
They didn't go far enough. To use a rather tired analogy, corruption is no different than cancer. Cut out the tumors, but fail to treat the source and, well, you're buying time at best. There's no true change to be had without comprehensive, systemic intervention.
Chemo for the masses.
Education. Re-education.
Have you played Astro's Playroom yet, John?
And it doesn't always take.
Let me guess. You've got a better solution.
Or are you not planning on playing it?
What is it then?
Now that would be telling.
God damn. Just these games, these Ubisoft games, you can always expect some glitches and shit. I'll check it out. Did you add bug snacks to your to your thingamajig? To your library? An icon. This is not what I.
Ready to get to work, Desmond?
Music volumes. Animus blood. Blah. Brightness. There's really. There's really no.
Ready when you are.
Option for subtitles. That is very annoying.
Knives to deal with distant enemies.
Play Days Combat 5, work fine. Jak and Daxter, work fine. Something else I can't remember, and I have started Days Gone.
I am
Nice.
alive. But I saw you stab me. Felt death's embrace.
You saw what I wanted you to see. And then you slept the sleep of the dead. Of the womb. That you might awake and be reborn.
To what end?
Do you remember, Altair, what it is the assassin fight for?
Peace. In all things.
Yes, in all things. It is not enough to end the violence one man commits upon another. It refers to peace within as well. You cannot have one without the other.
So it is said.
So it is! But you, my son, have not found inner peace. It manifests in ugly ways. You are arrogant and overconfident.
Were you not the one to say that nothing is true and everything is permitted?
I Am Alive is a different Ubisoft game.
Of the phrase, my child. It does not grant you the freedom to do as you wish. It is a knowledge meant to guide your senses. It expects a wisdom you clearly lack.
I didn't even remember that game.
I should kill you for the pain you've brought upon us. Malik thinks it only fair. Your life in exchange for his brother's. But this would be a waste of my time and your talents. You'll see you have been stripped of your possessions. your rank as well. You are a novice, a child once more, as you were on the day you first joined our order. I am offering you a chance at redemption. You'll earn your way back into the Brotherhood.
I assume you.
Hey, have it? Oh, Jesus.
First, you must prove to me you remember how to be an assassin.
So you'd have me take a life?
Do I have
No,
to?
Not yet, at least. For now, you're to become a student once again.
There is no need for this.
Others tracked your targets for you, but no more. From today on, you will track them yourself.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
Then tell me what it is that I must do.
We have been betrayed. Someone was assisting Robert de Sable, one of our own. You must find him and bring him here for questioning.
They have been
What can you
Metroided.
tell me of the traitor?
Ah, but that's just it. I've given you all.
Oh no, all of my abilities have been taken away from me. I think I just skipped something. Ugh. Been demoted! Weapon lost! Sword! Hidden blade! Lost! Short blade! Lost! Better lost! Counter kills! Throwing knives! Tackle! Catch ledge! Grab break! Jesus H. Christ! Regain balance! Dodge! Extra throwing knives! Jesus H. Christ, everything! You lost it all, kiddo. Don't you just hate it when that happens?
Safety and peace, Altair.
You're in my way.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. Remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to
All those
disobey
skills that aren't
the
tied to the
SSU.
equipment.
Many
Lost!
tools at their disposal.
Yes, yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence to intimidate.
Good, you
That
remember.
is
Have me
true.
Walk amongst the others and learn what I can
Grab a
about the
ledge.
traitor.
Yes. Begin by going
How
to
did
the
you
village
lose
market
the ability to...
where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
That's not the way it works. Now go. And remember,
Especially considering that he doesn't have amnesia or anything. You could, like, tie it to him being... to him getting stabbed or something, but even then it's like... Nah, bruh. Nah. It's like if they just took away your ability to run or to sprint, I should say, in this game's case. Like if they did that, then it would be like, what? That's kind of why I'm also like glad that you start off basically from the beginning in Assassin's Creed 2 as Ezio. You know. He's such a much better protagonist and character. And I do know that Altair gets significantly better as the game goes on. But, you know, nobody like Ezio. Can't see me. You can't see me. Dorime. Dorime. Dorime.
I know what I saw.
Oh, it's that easy to eavesdrop. Just to hear a little bit better. Just
You must tell
sit down on a
Al-Mualim.
bench and...
I can't. Masoon did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress helped him.
What makes you say this?
He exchanges letters with someone inside. The basket weaver carries them for him.
That's no reason to stay silent.
Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack. I suspect it held the order to open the gate.
Then speak to the Weaver. He can name Masoon's accomplice.
He's disappeared, hiding for fear of being dragged into this.
Probably inside one of his own baskets.
inside one of his own basket. Goddamn Carol Basket. By the way, I started watching Mystic Force.
Please, just one. We lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
Is this about the letter?
What letter?
The letter you received when I got here. Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see what I can do, but
Yes.
I need to be alone right now. Come back later.
As you wish.
It's not bad. It's no SPD. SPD is like one of my top seasons of Power Rangers. I will say I'm surprised by the Red Ranger. I was under the assumption that he was like not a great character. He's not bad. Honestly, I think I like him more than I did Connor from Dino Thunder.
A traitor? I'm not a traitor. It's Al Mualim who's betrayed us.
Oh.
You'll see. Soon, all your eyes will be opened to the truth. We stand upon the threshold between this world
Think it's cool?
and a new
Yeah.
one. A better place where all might live as equals. But men like Al Mualim would see this dream destroyed. What is he doing? I see the way you look at me. Hear the things you say. A traitor? I'm not a traitor. It's Al Mualim who's betrayed us. 2 days attack
He's
was
probably
but
the
the
best
first.
character in the show, in
And
my
more
opinion.
will follow unless you repent. Give up your wicked ways. Rise up against the madman of Masyaf. See through his lies. I do not wish to be disturbed.
I mean, he's fine. I don't know if I could say that he's like the best. Like, honestly, I don't have like, I don't feel like any of them are really like bad, I would say. Udana is such a step up from Princess Shayla. Like, goddamn, I still hate her. I like that Nick, you know, he kind of gave off that like that. He both gave like that that attitude at the beginning, but also he was the one to like first one to help the old man.
Be gone, Hesh. You should not have done that.
Ding. Ding.
Enough! I yield! I yield!
Speak quickly then.
Ah.
I have no interest in your games. Why did you betray us? And who do you serve?
We serve the Templars. You should too.
There's
Their
like,
cause is
man,
just.
what was it? There's like one episode where Chip, I think, which is the
You told
Yellow
me their
Ranger,
plans. Asked me to open the gate.
he's like acting this whole
Who called
stuff
your
of
brother and kept you
being
safe
of
from harm?
I did what
I am a
believed was
God.
right.
What was it?
And if you must kill me for it, So be it.
You know, very nerdy and shit. And Nick is like very nonchalant. He's very cool with it. Like just avoiding it, but also like not being an asshole is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, Nick is pretty.
Betraying our brotherhood and opening the way for our enemies.
Nick is actually a pretty good character.
Nothing. I'm proud of what I did. My only regret is that they failed.
I offer you a chance to repent, to renounce the evil in your heart.
Sander is interesting because he lets his ego like get the better of him, like he's so narcissistic. Like
you did well, Altair, and have earned the right to carry a blade once more.
He's like Joel from Lightspeed Rescue, but like times 10, because at least Joel was like a little bit single-minded. He was just after Miss Fairweather. Sander just kind of just wants to throw himself mercilessly at any woman that comes into his path. Also, trying to resolve everything by saying, "Hey, I'm Sander."
Oh, my child, we've only just begun. I hold here
Yellow Ranger with the short hair. No, Yellow Ranger is a dude in this one. One of the short hair is Vita. She's the Pink Ranger. Maddie is her sister, which is the Blue Ranger.
Continue. You will find them. Kill them. In doing so, you'll sow the seeds of peace, both for the region and
I did like that the episode where Vita gets turned into a vampire and Chip is part of the
a most generous offer, I think.
Count. What was it? Count V, I think it's the name of the organization, which is like an anti-vampire society or something that he's a part of.
Let him be the first to fall.
Chip. The deal with Chip is that he reminds me a lot of Huey from DuckTales, the new DuckTales, the reboot DuckTales. Because Huey is always like very knowledgeable about a lot of stuff. He's like a member of the Junior Woodchuck Society or whatever. So he's always like he always knows about all of this mystical mumbo jumbo and shit. And Chip feels like that. He very much feels like a Huey.
Prove that you are not yet lost to us.
Yeah, Maddie and Vita are sisters. Oh hey, I got it back! Hooray! Yeah, Chip definitely reminds me of Huey. Sander, honestly, he's kind of a mix between Dewey and Louis. Louis wants to be an entrepreneur, a man of business and whatnot, but he's always also very lazy to actually do anything. He just likes to boss people around. Sander is very much like that, but he's got that Dewey mentality of being very narcissistic at times. Or is it Louis who's also very narcissistic? I don't know. It's weird. There's like some comparisons that I can do with DuckTales, honestly. G. Yeah, Mr. Force is not bad. I don't like the villains. The villains, we're back to that Lightspeed Rescue villains, you know? The monsters that I just have zero connection or empathy for. They're not like Ransik from Time Force. I never cared much for Master Organ in Wild Force either, but you know, at least it was very human. What else? Udana, like I said, it's a step up from Princess Shayla. Also, she she actually gets to be a ranger as well. She's actually the first ranger in the show, and then it's when the other rangers appear. The purple night guy is great. Yeah, I like him. He's the only villain that I actually like, but it's because I know what's going to happen to him. I've seen like morphing compilations and shit, and I know that he then you know, I guess becomes good or whatever. He changes from purple to red, and he becomes good. And I've seen his human form, so you know, yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad season. I would put it above, and I'm only like 10 episodes in. I'm right now. The last episode that I watched, they just got the magical lamp, which I don't like. Again, I have seen morphing sequences, so I'm trying to figure out, because the color of the lamp is the same coloring as the Solaris Knight, which is Daggeron. So I want to know, you know, how Daggeron, when Daggeron appears, or if he is the freaking cat that reminds me a lot of Dr. Genki from Saints Row the 3rd and 4. Honestly, and he's actually, his name is actually very similar too. He's like Genji or something. I don't know. It's again not bad. No SPD. I really love SPD. I know I didn't write on the Power Rangers group. I didn't write like my usual season recap for SPD. But SPD is like top tier for me. It is, I would say it's like a warm blanket, you know? It's just very comforting for me. I love the SPD Rangers and Kruger and pretty much everything. My only gripes with that season are how they handled Omega Ranger / Sam. And a pair of episodes that I think that should have been switched. Reflections should have gone after the SWAT duo episodes instead of before, because it feels like they're backtracking all of the character progress that had happened in all the other God, what's the name? In all the other episodes prior, as well as, but mostly Reflections, which is the episode where Sky confronts the guy that actually killed his father. And, you know, Jack even ends up giving him his morpher so that he can be Red Ranger and use the Battleizer and kill, or not kill, capture the villain that killed his father. And then on SWAT, they revert back to just being butting heads all the time, you know. So it feels like a regression. It feels like they should have put that one episode, or those 2 episodes, because Reflection is 2 episodes, and SWAT is 2 episodes, so I do feel like they should have like put Reflections after SWAT instead of before SWAT. Also, Netflix has fucked it up, because there's like 2 episodes that are out of order, and it was very confusing for me, especially considering that the last episode, episode 38 that they have listed, is one of the Dino Thunder crossover episodes instead of the actual finale. So, yeah. Netflix fucked it up there. So, but yeah, I'll keep watching Mystic Force. Dreading Operation Overdrive after that. You know, we'll see. I'm already on that part of Power Rangers where I'm skipping the intros. Like, usually I go back. Whenever Netflix does the skip the intro, I just go back and listen to the theme song. But I don't like this theme song that much. Operation Overdrive, I hate it. So, for SPD? SPD is one of my top ones, like I said. It's right up there with In Space, Time Force, Lightspeed Rescue. Operation Overdrive is so bad. Yeah, I've heard. Oh, we'll see. But yeah. I will just keep going and going about Power Rangers, but that's not what the show is about. This is For Strike, the show where I sit down, play the beginning of a video game, which was Assassin's Creed. Too much tutorials, a little bit rough around the edges here and there. The combat, there's way better combat in later games from this series, so this is a very bare bones combat so far. Tailing missions and shit. Yeah, this was the start of a series. You can definitely see like the structure and all that. Any update on PS5? Still hasn't shipped. I'm not expecting that shit until like actually the 17th to the 20th to the 23rd when it says, or maybe even later. Who knows at this point. So yeah, I'm gonna try not to look at my mail every 5 minutes or 5 seconds to see if it has shipped or not. I'm gonna try to hold myself from doing that. But yeah, I'll be back on Sunday with more Super Mario Sunshine. Going back to the sand, to the beach, to that goddamn Mario. So look forward to that. And next week for First Strike, I'm gonna be playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the first time. That's gonna go well. That's gonna go very well. You'll see. I'll see. We'll all see. Especially after playing Genshin Impact. So, yikes. Anyways, people, until next time, may your hearts be your guiding key. And remember, stay inside, stay alive, stay hydrated, and be kind to everybody. And remember to like, share, subscribe over on youtube.com/CommanderLionheart, and give me a shit follow right here on twitch.tv/CommanderLionheart. Until next time, people, have yourselves a good night.